What's up, traders? Welcome to another C-Space trading video. As always, subscribers welcome. If it is your first time viewing one of my videos, I do technical analysis videos on a wide variety of stocks. This one being Spotify. So if you're interested in following along on Spotify, click that subscribe button below. And let's go ahead and jump in. Guys, I had a subscriber actually reach out and wants me to take a look at Spotify. Spotify has not been on my radar for some reason. I just hadn't really paid too much attention to it. There's other stocks that's going on, so I'm glad he brought it to my attention. Reason being is there's definitely some potential of swings because this thing likes to run in channels, as you see. First thing I see when I come to this is, when it had a sudden drop off the IPO, and it kind of found itself here and traded along this trend line here for the past couple months. However, in the last few weeks, this thing has gapped down on decent volume and fell down and created a hammer here, which most hammers at the bottom of a downtrend tend to stop that downtrend. There's usually a pivot point there, so it usually goes sideways or straight up. This thing has went up. However, once it got back up to this trend line that has been trading on for quite some time, it reversed and now it's came back down. Now it's creating a new low. So technically speaking, it does look like it's bearish. It does look like it's heading back down. But after doing a little bit of research, I found that some capital investors invested a little over $3 million into the stock in the second quarter. And I've already done the math here, and they bought it basically at $168.22 per share. So this is where they've got this in, got in here, and it's mother invested in this stock. So it kind of tells me that this they value this company at around $168. It's sitting at 171 now. It bodes well that we're almost at 168. And if you look back here, there is some areas of support. Somewhere, let's say here, 165 to that. Let's see, at 168 mark. So you see there's some support here, how it came down, then bounced up, came down, bounced up, came down, and then reversed once more before heading back up. So there is some level of support there, which is getting very close to now. Is it going to be enough support where it's going to consolidate and then turn around and head back up to highs? It's way too early to tell that. But it is something I want to keep an eye on. One thing is, the volume picked up here today. Let's just see where that volume came from. So yeah, all right, a lot of the volume, all right, came down this basically almost a hammer here where it came down and pushed back up. So that's kind of a bullish candle, the fact that it's been on a downtrend and pushed back up, and then a lot of volume came in the last hour of the day pushing up. So things do look somewhat positive considering that this thing has been kind of bouncing down for a few weeks. So all I can suggest is, let's keep an eye on this 165 to 168 range, and come back to this thing in a couple of days, see if we can't make a swing on this thing to play back up to close to 185 to 190. So guys, if you're interested in following along, simply click that subscribe button. If you have any comments or questions, please don't mind asking, because I don't mind answering. And if you got any value out of this, I am trying to gauge on how much how useful this content is. Simply click that like video and let me know that this stuff is valuable, so I can continue to produce this stuff. All right, guys, I appreciate the follow, and everyone have a wonderful evening.